Hello everybody, Toast Bomb here, today bringing you some awesome Halo 4 news. It's absolutely massive. Actually it's not really that big. It's just a little hint of information that I noticed in a recent interview with Frank O'Connor done by GameSpot. But before we get into that, I want to say this is not my video, this is someone else's video. In fact, it's pro player MLG Walshy's video, which despite him in his later years not playing that well and then ending up retiring, regardless of all that stuff, he was still my favorite player. He's so funny with his commentary, his corny remarks, and he's just a great guy and a great player in general. But anyways, as I was saying, this is not my video, this is someone else's video, so I always put the link in the description to the original video if you want to check out that video. Go like that video, favorite that video, subscribe to them, or whatever. That would be awesome, because without that video, this video would not be possible. Alright, so right into the interview. Now the first question is, what will 343 announce in terms of pro gamer options and features a la Call of Duty Black Ops 2's recent announcement? Now if you don't know what they're talking about, there is that Treyarch recently announced that they will have a true skill ranking type system in Black Ops 2 to allow people to actually get competitive matches when they're playing Call of Duty. Because if like an MLG team in Call of Duty went into Call of Duty and they started playing, they just rape every single lobby. They have to set up some sort of custom match to get any sort of competition, because you're just going to get matched up against noobs, and it doesn't really take into account your skill pretty much at all. So they're starting that. So that's what he's referring to there. And they reply saying, esports has always been a big part of the Halo community. Awesome. Even before Halo went online, people were playing Halo CE back in the day, carrying their Xboxes, LAN cables, and routers to people's houses. We take it very seriously. We support it in a variety of ways, like with Halo Waypoint, which is going to have a relaunch with new additions like stats support coming this November. That's awesome to see them continuing the trend of just really great stat tracking that they've always had in the past Halos. They've been adding more and more, and I'm happy for to see them continue on that trend. Now down to the next line. This is where it actually gets really awesome. If you thought that was it, that's not it. There's some more chunks of information here that mean a lot more. Now, they say we have other stuff to feature on that front, which we can't talk about yet until November. Haha, something in terms of rankings being announced in November. It's nothing too major, just the evolution of things we've already done back in Halo Reach. Now, let's think in terms of ranking. What was in Halo Reach? Well, there was the regular progression system, like a Call of Duty type system where you gain the credits and you gain the levels. Well, they've already talked about that. And what was the only other thing? That was the arena rankings. That's right, the arena ranks. They haven't mentioned any of that stuff at all. And that was the only other thing in Halo Reach. So that basically narrows it down to some form of arena rankings being in this game, some new evolution of that happening. Hopefully it's set up better and done a lot better. I'm kind of hoping that if it is this system, that it kind of solidifies your rank a little bit more. It felt like you weren't really working towards something concrete in Halo Reach, so hopefully they fix that issue. But that right there pretty much, guarantees that there's going to be some sort of ranking system in this game, because I don't know what else they'd be talking about in terms of ranking systems in Halo Reach. Now, the last little tidbit of information that came out recently is that they're talking about having one remake in Halo 4. One remake of a classic map, and they haven't mentioned it at all, although they have said that is a big map. It's a big outside map, apparently. And they also said it's going to cause the least controversy out of any map that they could make. So people have been speculating what it's going to be, and personally, I don't think it's going to be Sandtrap. I saw a couple people thinking it's Sandtrap, but that it didn't seem like it was that beloved of a map compared to some of the other ones, like back in Halo 2 or even Blood Gulch. I also don't think it's going to be another Blood Gulch remake, because that seems a little long-winded now with the Blood Gulch remakes. I mean, come on, that would be a fourth remake of Thing. We've pretty much gone every single game having one of these, and it's just going to be a little crazy if they put another one in there. Personally, I agree with what most people seem like they think it's going to be, and that is Waterworks from Halo 2. It was a massive, massive map, and it was pretty awesome too. It was a big team battle map, and there was these like stalactites that were hanging on the ceiling, and if you shot them enough, they would break off and fall down, and you'd get like kill-taculars and stuff like that. They'd kill in one shot, like give you a splatter. So I don't know. I hope if they do bring the map back, they bring back that silly little feature, because that brings some pretty awesome moments. And I'm sure tons of cool stuff in Halo 2 happened with those things and were just spread by word of mouth, but obviously there is no theater feature, so they couldn't record those things. So I can't imagine what ridiculous things people are going to be getting with those in Halo 4 if that map does actually come back. And then the very, 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 very last piece of information is that the Halo 4 Dallas Championship tickets have gone on sale. So if you're planning on getting those and going to it and competing, you should get those right now, because I wouldn't be surprised if they get sold out really soon. If you're curious, they are $280, so a bit pricey, but if you are going to have 4 people go, split that amongst them and it doesn't turn out to be too awful much. I'll have a link in the description to that page if you're interested in that. Personally, I would say if you even have the slightest opportunity to do this, you definitely should. You definitely should. It's a couple days before Halo 4 will come out. It's gonna be like super awesome, a ton of fun. Unfortunately, I'm gonna be way, way, way across the country in Oregon, so it's a bit hard for me to get out to Texas, and also there's cross country and other things that are happening that weekend as well that causes me not to be able to go to this, even if I could actually get out there. So I'm not going to be able to go, but if you can go, I would highly recommend it, because there's a lot of other people who wish they could go to it. But anyways, that will do it for this video. If you liked the video, you can leave a like or a comment. If you really like the video, you can subscribe, because I post new Halo videos every day. And whoops, that's actually a little bit of a lie, a little white lie, because tomorrow I'm not going to be able to actually post a regular video. I'm going to do some Murder Miners Halo 1 plus Minecraft game, little live comms. I'm probably going to post one later tonight, and then hopefully get one up in the morning, because hopefully that'll be rendered. And then I have a cross country meet, so I'm pretty much not going to get back till like 11 o'clock, so not really enough time to make a video. So hopefully I can get one out for tomorrow, but it's not going to be a regular like commentary type thing like this. So anyways, thanks for watching. Bye.